Hey everyone, what's up? It's Dartron here for another Let's Chat video, which is quickly becoming the type of video I post when I have nothing else to post, and I haven't posted in a couple of days. Which I am sorry about. I am working on the next City Life and the next Digimobs, but the way things have been going with my channel lately, more and more machinima scenes are being added, which is that's my passion. You guys and gals know that. You know I love doing my machinima scenes and doing like this big storyline. I'm trying to turn the whole channel into this kind of like Dartron video universe. You know, like the like the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So instead of the MCU, would be the DVU, which kind of sounds a bit stupid. But I am working on stuff. But today, what I want to talk about is small channels and not so well known content creators. Now, this is something I actually brought up on Facebook a couple of days ago, and it's just something that I honestly believe, and I hope you bear with me. As normal with this type of video, the Let's Chats, you do not have to watch, but I would appreciate if you listen. So let's just jump straight in, which is the big point: small channels are the future of YouTube. But one thing is mainly stopping them from growing, which is, and I'm not judging anyone here because I have done it myself, okay, so just bear with me. The thing that's stopping them from growing a lot of the time is the way we judge content creators, and we judge them in very well-known ways, which is we judge them on the amount of likes a video has, we judge them on the amount of subscribers they have, and the views that they get. Now, I can understand why we do this, because there's so many big YouTubers out there nowadays. A lot of them I know, a lot of them I don't know. But there's so many big YouTubers out there nowadays, we expect that if someone has a low like count or a low sub count or anything like that, then they are not doing very good. Or at least not doing very good work, which is not true whatsoever. Okay? Now, I used to be a small channel. I'm not a huge channel now, but I am lucky enough to have a viewer base, a subscriber base, whatever you want to call it. People who like my content, people who, there's like one or two of you that do look forward to other stuff that isn't Digimobs or City Life. But, I've got my kind of place cemented in the little community that we have, and I am very appreciative of that. I tell you guys and gals all the time how appreciative I am of that. But that's not the point of today. But I used to be a small channel. The first comment I ever got was, "This is crap, go die." And I remember that very vividly. And I decided, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to carry on and I'm going to get better. And slowly as I carried on, I got better constructive criticism rather than negative criticism. Now, negative criticism is obviously stuff like, well, this sucks, go die, which you should never say to anyone, by the way. I try and promote good feelings towards people rather than negative. Hence why whenever someone tells me my content sucks nowadays, I always say something along the lines of, "Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, but I hope you find some content that you do enjoy elsewhere on YouTube. Have a good day and stay safe." Which works for me, and I genuinely mean what I say, because, you can't please everybody. But anyway, I keep distracting myself from the issue at hand, which again is smaller content creators. All I'm saying basically is, instead of judging on likes, subs, and views, just judge it on the video itself. Because we've all come across a random video. Try and watch it all the way through and try and figure out, what do you think they could do better? So, for example, let's say their microphone is really bad, and I mean really bad. Put that in the comment section. Tell them, like, this would be better if you had a better microphone. Now, admittedly, I will admit some constructive criticism, people say over and over and over again, gets annoying, but to the small content creators out there that are watching this video, when you see comments like that, they're not trying to be mean to you or anything like that. They are genuinely trying to help you improve your content. Now, admittedly, not everyone can go off and buy, a snowball mic or a AT2020, whatever is out there. I personally use a Turtle Beach headset. So even I don't use the best equipment. Everyone I know about uses dual monitors or free monitors or whatever, and top of the line gaming equipment, like gaming PC and keyboard and mouse and all that sort of stuff. I don't use any of that. My keyboard was like what would be the equivalent in dollars, but it's about £10. So I want to say like $15. The mouse is literally like £2. The PC itself only has an AMD Radeon HD 7770. So again, I don't really know much about computers. I say that I work with a computer every day, which is kind of unusual. But you don't need the best equipment to do this as a hobby or as a job. Preferably, if you do it as a job, you should really invest in like the best equipment you can get. But that takes time. But if you're doing it as a hobby, like most of us start out doing, I do suggest, you don't have to have the best equipment, but you should invest in something better than what you're using. You should always be trying to upgrade your equipment as you go, which is something I struggled with for a very long time, and I'm finally in a position where I don't have the best equipment, but I have decent equipment, if you know what I mean. I may be rambling on and stuff, so just listen to some constructive criticism. Maybe it's someone who's knows how to edit, and he tells you like different ways that you could edit and make it look cool and all that sort of stuff. Maybe it's doing a role play and your story that you've written isn't quite interesting enough. People can comment on that as well and tell you how to improve. But again, to the people giving the constructive criticism, I do ask that you be nice about it. There are ways of giving constructive criticism where it doesn't sound that way, where it kind of sounds a bit mean. So try and put it as politely as you can. And again, the reason I'm making this video is we all start off as small channels. I was a small channel, and realistically, I still am. You look at people like Adam, for instance. He was a small channel. I mean, a lot of us started off in the RuneScape community, where there wasn't really like any way to make money on YouTube and stuff. There wasn't like the big fan base that there is now for stuff. We were all small channels, and we enjoyed doing what we did. But people gave us a chance. And I do feel like people aren't giving new people a chance anymore unless they've appeared with larger YouTubers, which is something I don't agree with. Because I've met a lot of people that are really good at what they do, and they've never recorded with a big YouTuber, and they don't get the recognition they deserve. And I've seen a lot of people that, in my opinion, are boring as sin, but are really popular because they've recorded, again, with popular YouTubers. Which is kind of, my old man would say it's like this. The way it works right now is it's not what you know, it's who you know. And that shouldn't be the basis for liking content. It should be for the content itself that's put out. And again, there's a lot of small YouTubers and small content creators, which is the same thing, but I don't know why I keep saying it differently. But there's a lot of content creators out there that just don't get the appreciation they deserve. And I'm not saying go out and look for these people, because there's a lot of content creators on YouTube. All I'm saying is, if you come across one that you've never watched before, and you're kind of interested in seeing what they have to offer, give them some constructive criticism. Tell them what they're doing wrong, but tell them what they're doing right as well. Like definitely let them know that, this part of the video, you got spot on. It was brilliant. Thank you for making it. Well, maybe not thank you for making it, but you know what I mean. And just kind of support them. Because one day, all the big YouTubers that are on now, they'll be gone. They'll move on to they might move on to other things, or maybe they just want to retire or whatever. And it'll be the smaller content creators that have to take their place. So kind of instead of jumping on the bandwagon, jump on someone else's wagon like now and support them throughout their YouTube journey. And I know this video may sound really preachy, and I don't mean it to sound preachy. I'm just kind of happy I've gotten through this video without going every 5 minutes, or every 5 seconds in my case normally. And now I went blank because I said that. But yeah, that's really all I wanted to say, is just support small content creators. I'm not trying to be preachy. I'm just trying to help you guys out, because chances are, if you're watching this video, there's like 70% chance that you are a small content creator. And I just want you guys to have as good of experience on this site as I have. And I will continue to have, I hope, if I ever get off my butt and get a decent schedule going. But with all the machines and all that sort of stuff, I'm doing everything by myself. It's kind of hard to do that. But I'm going to end this video now. I want to thank you all for watching. I am sorry there isn't the normal content, but I am working on an episode of City Life, which should be up tomorrow, and then there'll be a new episode of Digimobs after that. And I will try and... I've got some other stuff in the works as well, which I haven't started filming. I'm deep into scripting at this point on a couple of things that I think could be fun, but we'll just have to see how it goes. But yeah, so... to sum up, support small content creators, give them a chance, and I will catch you very soon in a new video. So until then, stay safe.